Hey brothers and sisters, this is Chelsea Rebecca with Lamp on a Mountain, and I am here today, apparently somebody hates me. Okay, I am here today to share a dream that I had on February 21st. It was very interesting. I haven't been getting a ton of dreams lately, so I definitely think this one was from the Lord. And I also wanted to say hello to all my new subscribers, and I hope that you are blessed by this channel. I'm not on here every single week, but if I get something, I do my best to make sure I share it. So I hope everybody's doing well and enjoying the sunshine today after all of the crazy rain that we have had. It has literally been flooded in Tennessee, so... but I am going to go ahead and share this dream. So, again, this was February 21st. In the dream, I was at a park with my kids and my husband. I was seeing military exercises taking place in the skies around us, really intensely. I mean, it was scary. I thought, you know, in the dream it seemed real. This was very vivid. I saw Apache helicopters swooping low. It was literally becoming terrifying with how many planes and helicopters were flying around. I yelled at my family to pack up, and I told them that it was time to go. Sorry, I'm reading from my notes that I took at 3 a.m. when I had the dream. No one else was alarmed, it seemed. We grabbed all our stuff and ran to our car. The next scene, I was looking at a large, magnificent city that sits on the edge of a body of water. I was on a large ship, it seemed, sitting in this water. Suddenly, I was seeing missiles headed towards this city, and I didn't really, at first, I didn't understand what I was witnessing. They were ballistic missiles, and I was just kind of in shock. I guess it was kind of in slow motion at first. So then I see a missile headed directly, intentionally towards this body of water. And it was like everything sped up all of a sudden. So, sorry, hold on, I'm reading my notes. Okay, yeah. So my eyes locked onto the missile, pointed at the water, and I realized what was about to take place. The missile hit the water, and suddenly I was now seeing from the perspective of down in the water, watching what was happening. I experienced this tidal wave physically, which was caused by the missile pointed at the water. I saw the cruise ship fly over my head with this wave, and now I had seen that it was a cruise ship that I was on. It was huge. It flew up into the air and over me. The ship was literally thrown that high into the air from this wave. I was shoved underwater and propelled forward by the force. The next scene, I see, I was there with my children in a detainment center, in a room with a shut door, being interviewed by military officers. I felt fearful. We were somehow being accused or questioned. This was not a good thing. I was asked my address over and over. It's like this military man didn't believe I lived where I do. No, not right now, baby. Okay, come on. Didn't believe where I lived, or didn't believe where I lived was an actual place. He wrote out the street, my street name, using military acronym words, like the military code words. He wrote it out like that when I kept telling him my street name. And he also wrote the numbers of my address really big above it. And then he held it up on a piece of paper like a sign and showed it to me. When I woke up at 3 a.m., I wrote this down immediately. Okay, so then, now I wasn't initially planning on sharing this second dream in this video, but I've decided to because now I'm seeing that it's pertinent. So I had a dream last night. Well, hold on one second. Lily, can you guys keep it down? Thank you. Sorry. So I had another dream last night. It was kind of weird. It was like I was looking at my husband and he was talking, and that was it. And what he said was just so kind of chilling. He said, At this time, they will be gathered into trains and buses, and the Christians/believers, I don't remember which word he said, and I almost wonder if he said both, but it was understood. The Christians or believers will go hide in their houses and basements. So it's really, really, I don't know what to make of that. With the first dream, it seems like at the end there, it was hinting at potential persecution, which we know could be coming to the United States at some point in the future. We're seeing a lot of persecution right now, specifically towards those who don't vaccinate, those who are pro-life, and a lot of those groups contain quite a lot of Christians. So, you know, with how vile the attitude has been towards those groups lately, it's not hard to see how, you know, and with the legislation that's been rolling out with the vaccinations and the abortions and stuff, how they could, you know, begin to kind of marginalize the Christian population in a more serious way. It's pretty crazy, the times that we're living in. But, yeah. So, I wanted to share one scripture that keeps coming to mind. Just one second. Bear with me. Okay. Revelations 2:10. And it just kept coming up, so I had to share it. Revelation 2 verse 10. Do not fear what you are about to suffer. Behold, the devil is about to throw some of you into prison, that you may be tested. And for 10 days you will have tribulation. Be faithful unto death, and I will give you the crown of life. Very interesting. So guys, take this to the Lord in prayer. I might do a part 2 on this if I get revelation on it. But let me know if anybody has any confirmation or anything they would like to share. Oh, thank you, baby. That looks great. Okay, go back out there. Go find Lily. And I just wanted to say thank you to my subscribers. Thank you to my subscribers. Sorry, he was wanting to show me his sticker. And those who have donated in the past. I really appreciate it. We appreciate it. And it does bless our family. So I will include the link to donate below if you feel led to do that. And I'm also going to include scripture references for this dream. And if I find any confirmations, I always put those below. And I'm going to make sure that the closed captions are turned on for those of you who need that. So I love you all, and God bless, and I hope everybody's doing well. Take care.